lakad matatag!
Normally. Obviously, still got a minute to work with, but hey, they're not even going to use it. Just going to go for the Queen of Pain pickup.
It's in the Shadow Strike, so his rotation level 6 will be slightly less powerful, just because you have less burst damage from the Scream of Pain, but we'll see what you can do with it. Oh dear.
Missed that. Down bottom. Jikroy getting the first one there onto Enryu. And that's a nice little pickup there. Meanwhile, up top, more Chaos. Get any more spells off.
Interesting. Check it out. Ken went for the 3 points in the Shadow Strike, heavily focusing on winning the lane. I mean, while those bottom lane spawn gets another kill for Jikroy.
Now 2 kills under the belt of this Lina, just 5 minutes into the game. Plus doing... I mean, he's actually lagging behind a bit on the CS. Drawing with the bottom, but it's still going fine. Meanwhile, another top. Hated. I think that was a solo kill. Quite nicely this time.
Top.
Oh, Red completely left on his own. That's going to be freaky. He's just so slow inside the grass with all the arrows. There is going to telekinesis, making a bit of space. One more right click is all they're going to need. And the arrows will find it there for Fortune Soul. Another kill for the Drow Ranger. And
Still tiny advantage here for Neon, but Jikroy, is he going to be able to equalize it?
yeah, he's got the Laguna. He's like, I don't want to drop it, but as soon as he saw that living arm, he's like, oh, fine. I'll use my ultimate. Why not?
If I have to, you know, it's might as well. Jikroy has been having absolutely fantastic. I think he's ranked like 30 in the region or something, which is I mean, all pro players are amazing.
From Mamandaya. Enryu going to get caught with the spear into the arena wall. It's another kill for Jikroy. This man on a 5-kill streak. Lands onto the one. There's a lot of people coming after him right now. He's still just standing his ground, right-clicking away. There's going to be Ulm into the face, pushing it back into the grasp, and he will die. Ken surviving barely, but Mamandaya says, hell no, you're not getting out this one. Takes him down as well. They maybe just want to try and bait him in. He's got Tombstone available, but he's holding on to it for now. Mamandaya is still feeling pretty healthy. He's got another bottle charge left. Now they're going to drop the Tombstone. Feel like Tsukimoto is trapped in a dangerous spot, but the TP coming in from the Death Prophet. Going to be able to bring down this Mars, not before he finds the Tiny at least. So it's a consolation prize, but I think Spawn not going to be bothered to bring heroes to try and defend this tier 1 tower. Should I say that? Delo is just running in, now going to be caught between 3 heroes right now. He might just be dead, but the rotation is coming in from the Mars as well. Going to see who they get. 3-man arena, traps him in just about. They got the grab onto Hayden, but it is a Trin, so he's quite tanky, but eventually he will fall down. He did the self-sacrifice, keep pushing into this tier 1.
Yeah, and once Lina has the boots of travel, she can sort of join her team anywhere on the map, make sure if they need help, and which they kind of do. Top lane though, everyone's showing up for Neon.
Yeah, they really want to defend this one. Tombstone's already there, but he gets focused straight away. That's just going to be bonus gold given off right now. Red's going to try and run himself away. It looks like everyone's a bit more distracted by the Undying. So the sacrifice there, he's just positioned himself so he can tank any sort of gank that comes towards Fortune Soul. He does spot out the low, and that's going to be the immediate cue for Fortune Soul to be like, alright, I'm getting the hell out of there. And as a result, they're just going to dump their spells to kill the Trium. Which, you know, it's a 90-second cooldown for a support, but it's something. Yep, meanwhile up top, Travins. He gets brought down in response.
I like the Crypt Swarm on the...
Who knows? Even still, pushing the tier 2 at the top now. TP's coming in from Neon to try and defend it. Actually, just toss the Glepnis straight onto Enryu. But not quite enough to actually pressure them further. Obviously, they've got to commit. Oh, jump straight forward for Tsukimoto, tossing back the Lina. He does have the Aegis, obviously, but even still, just able to walk himself away. The Tiny taking so much punishment, but still alive for now. Surely going to drop, and he does fall. Jikroy, just a sliver of HP. The ultimate from the Queen of Pain, and jump forwards. They do finally bring it down. That is the first life. Enryu's super low himself with the living armor actually keeps him alive. And Travin's the 3rd casualty of that fight, so loads going down. See, sometimes when you see a team like they kill the player with the Aegis and they're respawn, they're like, oh, let's set up for another kill. But oftentimes it is just a matter of, right, we got rid of the Aegis, let's just get out. We don't want to risk it for any more. And it looks like Travis, he should just be dead. Quick burst kill, and down he goes. But Mamandaya nearly gets the spear back, doesn't quite connect on the trees, but regardless, Jikroy is there to clean up the kill.
And when Rubik was able to also... he's stolen the toss, which isn't, you know, you don't generally want on the Rubik. You prefer to take the Avalanche if you can, but, I mean, look at the cast range with it. Once you have the maxed out Arcane Supremacy and the Aether Leads, be able to toss people away basically for anywhere but top lane. Hey, it's forced to use his ultimate just to stay alive. Huh. Avalanche is used, they're like, well, I don't mind if he uses Overgrowth to kill me. That's their team fight gone. But yeah, we are going to have BKBs coming out from the Unfortunate Soul. Already has his, basically, and Ryu is only a recipe away. Spawn, they're getting close to theirs as well because on Mamandaya.
Down bomb. Ooh, nice arena placement to work well with the telekinesis. And Ryu just easy peasy pick up there. Nicely synergized with Spawn. Taking down that death of it.
Nice break of the smoke by Hated and good TP out. Blink out, sorry.
The arena catches him. But again, he's positioned himself in a spot where he is literally being a little de-smoker for Fortune Soul. Like, he always making sure he's in the correct position, that his life is the one that gets taken away and not his carry. So, a nice position 5 plays. That's what you like to see.
Isn't it nice, right? The guy dies and we're like, what a play! Yeah. What a good what? How did he do it? You know, my mid's only run down mid. You know, he can do it, but Tsukimoto, he's got again. This is the classic, right? That we just getting kills on these supports the whole game for Spawn.
He levels his ultimate in front of him, be like, he grows a bit, be like, maybe try to share, realizing that is going to be the next objective on the board here. The ward obviously spotting Tsukimoto, telekinesis is going to grab him in place. And that should be a dead Tiny. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. Ken jumps to the backlines, double damage as well as BKB. Can he bring down the Rubik? He does manage to find the kill and disengage. Buyback from the Tiny, but it looks like Spawn just going to have to try and get out as best they can. Ken's still in the area, but he should be
anything with the smoke, Ken, because you smoked. You'd like to get something. You don't have an outpost on your side. You only have any tier 2 towers. Maybe they'll find Momok Daya, but this guy's got BKB.
So he's going to find the quick pick off there onto the Undying. There's a jump forward from Jikroy, just poking and prodding onto Ken right now. But doesn't want to fully overcommit. But hey, Neon quick in and out. They find a support kill, and they don't sustain any losses in return.
The thing about Undying is that he's one of the position 5s who really doesn't mind dying, right? It's not like the treant where you want to stay alive to get. Oh, speaking of that, Momok Daya.
Yeah, Sukiro, he does a nice little dodge there with the 4-star. Oh, for style points, he telekinesis himself and throws him into the Tiny rather than just picking up the Tiny himself. I mean, it didn't really make much difference, but hey, it looked flashier. And is it actually going to be red this time? Yeah, they find him. Tsukimoto is straight on top of the Beastmaster. Actually does pop the BKB, but makes zero difference whatsoever. And now Ken walking up to the high ground, gets caught and brought down. Fantastic spear. Even the Glepton onto 2, but the 4-star dodges the arena. Nicely done there from the support of Neon. It was actually Fortune Soul's own 4-star, never mind. They're keeping chase. Now they're going to change target straight on towards the Mars. BKB is popping again. It doesn't stop the physical damage raining in from this Drow Ranger. Enryu's into the front, trying to man it with Jikroy, but the lean is like, I don't give a crap about you. Just right-click it away. Again, another 4-star dodge of the stuns. Just fantastic item usage coming out from Neon. And Jikroy is just chasing after the Death Prophet relentlessly. Tsukimoto is going to be there to try and make space for his cause to disengage, but this leader does not care. Again, another dodge of the LSA. Is Tsukimoto going to make it out alive? He cannot. Godlike spree there for Jik.
A team where you can take risks. I mean, you shouldn't take risks if you don't have to. Tsukimoto, he's revealed.
This could be a dead Tiny yet again. Death number 11 for him.
Here's buyback.
Oh, another crash. Enryu does manage to pop the BKB there to avoid the spear connection. And he's able to walk himself away. There's going to be now no BKB for the next coming engagement. But likewise, the leader can join at any moment there with the TP boots. It's coming on in. Enryu, is he going to get caught? This could be a massive spear. Actually lands onto 2 people. There is going to be a jump for Tsukimoto trying to make the space, but it makes no difference at all. 3 people are dead. Ken into the back does at least manage to find the Undying kill, but that's a very small consolation prize. And with the BKB, he's going to try and get himself out of there. But has now run out. He's got to be careful. Mammoth Dyer. Oh, what a fantastic arena usage. Although he has to use the refresher orb just to keep the Green Pain locked down. But it doesn't even matter. 4 people dead for Neon. All they lose the Undying. Activate the DD straight away. Not that it really makes much difference, I suppose. Still got the Roche. Refresher shards given over to the hands of the Beastmaster. But another fight is already going down. Momok Dyer taking a bit of a beating, but he's still able to retreat to the safety of his teammates. Fortune Soul trying to do as much damage as he can. Even now the Exism getting popped. But here comes Jikroy, double damage, still plenty of the duration left. He's just going to shred him away. Exo into the hands now of Delal. He's going to be able to do a lot of work with that. The Tiny trying to hold back Jikroy as much as possible. He has popped the Satanic right now. He just can't get many right clicks off. Fortune Soul might be able to bring him down. He does take him. That is just the first life, mind you. Fantastic goal from Ken, taking away both the supports there from Spawn. It's a 3 versus 4 situation, and they're not done yet. Ken jumping in yet again aggressively, trying to focus down. Spear will connect him onto the trees. Can the rest of Neon save him in time? It doesn't look so, and he will fall. So lots of trades happening there. 2 people dead for Neon.
But he's wise till he goes back.
And no one's going to get caught this time. Smoke's about to run out. Lincoln Sphere broken there. Steals away the Crypt Spawn into the hands of the Rubik. Meanwhile, Arena gets dropped. Hatred avoiding the spear, but he can't keep himself alive. Will be forced to use his buyback. And Jigroid just focuses down onto the buildings. Sukumo's got the wrap on towards the Rubik. Might about to bring it down, but the second Arena not actually connect onto anybody because of the BKB there for Fortune Soul. Sukumo actually having to TP back to his base just outside, and he will make it out alive. But regardless, objective Dota at its finest here from Spawn Team. Focusing it down. Mega's about to be found unless Neon can do anything. They're jumping forwards, but it's too late. Mega's already there. Jigroid gets the BKB off as well as the Satanic, just gatling people down. The Tidy's already the first casualty. They're focusing onto the Lina, doing quite a lot of damage. Ken's doing everything you possibly can right now, but it doesn't matter. There's just so much damage output coming out from this man. It's an absolute killing field. Neon are getting disintegrated, and they call GG. Spawn Team take game number 1 of this best of 2.
There was a I think there was a stolen overgrowth in that last fight, and yeah, Spawn.
Cool challenge.
Is he gonna go back to Beastmaster? No, he goes for the Death Prophet.
Quite before Ken is. Needs quite a few more creeps still before he can get that sort of level
Bomb lane
deficit sorted out. Oh yeah, Red getting taking quite a beating here from Fortune Soul. The slow, the toss up from Delal, fantastically placed, can still toss the tree to get one further slow as well. But he's gonna find him. First blood found for Fortune Soul yet again. This creep, very lucky there for the Lina. Meanwhile up top, rotation coming in from the Tiny, going straight on towards the Magnus. Tsukimoto can only TP away, not interested in staying around, but a gank happening in the mid lane in response. Mamadai turns around the Goonblade, a couple of right clicks, and the gank is completely thwarted in the face of it. He just, yeah, completely caught off guard. Meanwhile up top, Delal is still here. He actually just gets brought down, poked from afar, and he is a goner. Jigroid just poking on to Tsukimoto. Ooh, the leap nearly connecting, but not quite close enough. But regardless, 2 versus 3.
is that something slaps, which apparently means it's very good.
Yeah.
Because I thought a slap was bad, you know, based on my childhood. But no, slaps means good. Bottom lane, he's getting slapped.
Yeah, Hatred does manage to get himself into the trees though. The toss slightly off the mark, but literally no help coming on in. Neon just gonna let this happen. I mean, Tsukimoto is here. Fortune Soul coming into the back, trying to get on top of Red. Telekinesis is gonna be there. He's holding onto the Earth Shock for as long as possible. Actually, not even using it at all. We'll just decide to pop it to take down the Delal.
Well, yep.
Yeah, they do see him now. Maybe he actually just wants to kill his courier. Oh, no, he cancelled it. Now there's going to be the Syrian Chain starting it off. Out comes the Mortimer's Kisses. Rotation from Travins as well, but doesn't matter. Ken's just dead. Mamadai, he dodges the final hit as well. He's actually going to make it out. Hatred, he's desperate to kill the leader, but he can't. Oh no, that is absolutely terrible. One less smoke to work with in future ganks, but still, they're heading down towards the bot. The tier 1's already gone though. Reg splitting his focus.
He's got a big dagger.
He's seeing if anyone groups up. They're staying quite well split. They're actually going to drop the RP just on towards the Lina, skewering back into the way arms of the Ursa. He goes down. They already got the kill onto the Rubik, but this is out a 4 versus 2 situation. But even still, Neon not feeling like they're trying to overextend. They're going to keep trying to head on after Delal. Travins is also here now. He's got his overgrowth to pop if they need to. But doesn't look like they have to. Actually, never mind. Delal was still been found. He's trapped in the trees. There's just no space for him to get around. And one final skewer back. He's taking his time, but he will eventually die. It's luck, considering the fact that he doesn't have Empower or about Fury. Yeah, mid lane Red. Taking a beat, and all the RP actually getting cancelled there, but the Avalanche. Out comes the Mortimer's Kisses. See how many of them actually lands. Managed to get in a few grabs right there. Drag back in with the Syrian Chase, hold him in place. The Goonblade gets dropped onto the Magnus. Just barely survives with the long-range Dragon Slave finding the kill. But now, Mamadai is in real danger. Tries to dodge out the cookie, just can't be done though, and now stuck between a rock and a hard place. He is gone. 2 people dead there for Spawn. Only losing their Magnus. Might not even be done yet actually. Delal's still lingering by the tower. Ken's going to get the Syrian Chain grab. Pokes and prods from afar, holding back the Ursa for as long as he possibly can. Even the overgrowth now coming up from Travins, but Fortune Soul, sorry, just dropping the engage, cancelling it out. Finds another kill. Is it not even done yet? Jigroid's here. Okay, he's found Tsukimoto. That's something. Can they get the grab onto the Ursa now? Red's actually respawned. This fight has taken so damn long. RP, it lands on 2, and now Fortune Soul can start doing his job. Just plowing into everybody. Spawn getting absolutely decimated in this mid lane. Fantastic fight.
Sorry, one second. Do you mean for Fortune Soul?
Yeah.
I feel like you always want to get the Blink Dagger. I'm sorry, the BKB now that you have the Blink Dagger. Travins, he's just been shredded.
Yeah, he did not last long. Well, Jigroid though, at least he does find his own solo kill on the backlines. Just slowly racking up that permanent agi. now on +3. Even finds Ken. And I don't think he can find this kill, but he can be as annoying as he possibly can.
If I was watching, I would think that the BKB is what he aims for. He's got a lot wasting neon smoke as well as their time, but unfortunately he wants to get those hits off. He's got the ace. He's angry.
Jiggler can't stand his ground. Delo is there for the quick avalanche. Toss Fortune Soul, hold on to his ult. Doesn't want to waste it. Now he will actually pop it this time. Is Jiggler still trying to lay into him? Have they got enough damage through the ult? Just barely. First life gone. It looks like Spawn on the carry
from the side.
Though. Jump forward. Oh, the leap just slightly too early there. Very, very close, but still Delo not giving up. Jumping forwards. Now he's into real danger himself. Skewer backwards into the entirety of Neon. And that is the cue for...
Probably they realize that there's a ward in that cliff because Slark's ultimate was inactive. Oh no!
Talking about wards, just easily finds Travins there, and that's going to be a quick D-ward as well. Insult to injury.
Really haven't felt Travins do much this game on the Nature Spawn. Sorry, on the Treant Protector. I know it's a Treant Protector. He does have the Blink Dragon now. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, nice pullback there on towards the slide, even just dropping the RP. Definitely worthwhile to secure that kill. Another kill there for Ken. I mean, this Ember Spirit had a pretty rough time, but he's coming into his own here as we move into the mid-game. Probably break this smoke. He's actually moving away from it now, though.
They're under the ward.
Oh, the skewer nearly gets the connection, but Red, he actually steps way too far forwards now. Fortune Soul's on top of him, and that Death Prophet just gets annihilated in seconds. And now the lockdown coming out on towards the Ursa. Jiggler is there. RP locking the Slark in place. Meanwhile, the Mormon's Kiss is just causing havoc in the backlines. The Slark has to disengage for now, but Delol's still here. Thinking he wants to try and get the grab onto anyone he possibly can, but another skewer comes in, dragging the Tiny out of place. Oh, but there from Travins, locks down onto 3. The Slark is doing what he can. Down goes the Ember Spirit. The Magnus not going to last long as well, as the Lina is just Gatling going away, doing all the work. Tsukimoto is going to be able to get himself back to the tier 1. You're hated, the only person left alone. And I think he will just be brought down momentarily. So, a pretty good fight there for Spawn.
Very nicely done for them. Buyback is used by Delo, but you're very happy with that fight, even if it cost them a little bit of a buyback. And now they're taking a bit of map control as well. They're getting a couple of these D-wards off. One in their own cliff near Roshan. They're going to go for this one as well, near the ruin. And Tsukimoto's losing.
Kill. Amidali was baiting out the arcane room, but a skewer backwards, drag him into the arms of the T. Can he survive this? No is the answer. He gets annihilated by this Ursa yet again, beyond godlike for him. Having a fantastic game. Beyond Delo gets the 2-man avalanche. In comes the rest of the team, but the BKBs are there, completely negating the jump. Just so much physical damage. Fortune Soul is just killing people left, right, and center.
That was XOG. That steal from it, so he's gonna be happy with that. But it's position 5. Although this is a bigger catch.
Oh, jump forwards here. They do actually manage to cancel out the Magnus. The Rubik's already dead. Delo might get punished for this one, but regardless, it's not too bad of a trade. Oh, the nice little usage there of the shard from the Slark. Now Fortune Soul maybe in some danger, but it doesn't look like Spawn want to fully chase after him. Instead, Ken in the back lines. There is going to be the Nature's Growth, but unfortunately, Ken had the BKB to negate it straight away. Will get the double kill onto the Lol. Got one last usage of this Spirit, and he will manage to go to the high ground. And Fortune Soul ready and waiting, just going to shred the Slark to pieces. At least Mamutai and Red was able to get the counter kill onto the Magnus, but regardless, Fortune Soul, he smells blood. He's just after people relentlessly. Going to give up on the Lina and decide to just kill the Death Prophet instead, because why not? It's just free money. Mormon's Kiss is raining in, but the BKB is there.
And Spawn did a good job of sort of weaving in and out of the fight, trying to bait them as much as they could.
Aegis in tow. Still got another minute and a half. Perhaps they might try and move down to the bot, but it's quite far away. Looks like he might be dead. Evans as well. Plenty of pickoffs coming across the board there for Neon, just finding both the supports. I mean, even Jigroy's in a pretty dangerous situation right now. Got no leak charges left, going for the TP out, and there's no AoE cancel nearby. Ooh! That was like milliseconds. That was so close.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good try. Honestly, it was a good try. It's better to get mana as well as you get a lot of strength that you help. That's very helpful. Like, he's not an easy guy to bring down to all. Bomb lane, Red, he's very easy to bring down.
That's good. Definitely easiest on this game by the looks of it. Just has no survival mechanism whatsoever to keep himself out of this one. They've even found a +1. Skura is there. Travin's at least able to get the 4-star off. Nice job up to the high ground there with the Ogre Club, but it's really just delaying the inevitable. 0 ways he can get out, and he is a goner as well. So, more pickoffs found there for Neon. Unfortunately, kill people as fast as possible. Because I mean, he is quite slippery. He can survive quite long. You know, another fight actually going on. Looks like the Magnus has been caught, taking a lot of damage. He will manage to get out with the jump forwards. They got the grab on Selena. Nice forced up out from Trabant. It's going to cost him his own life, but he keeps his mid laner alive. Maybe they actually could try and counter go right now. Jikroy hit by the LSA. RP, it lands onto two of them. This could be absolutely disastrous here for Spawn. Two people gone just like that. And it looks like Jikroy also caught out. Another LSA lands, but at least he was able to purge this one, but it's not going to make any difference. He's just taken out yet again. The only survivor is the Tiny, but Ken says, nah, I'm not letting you get away. You're all going to die. And that is a full team wipe coming out from Neon.
And I don't think they lost a single thing in that fight. It is crazy. Spawn, again, they call it GG. I mean, after an amazing performance in game 1, this game, it did feel like just a tiny bit of an outdraft. I love this last pick, Ursa, Unfortunate Soul. It combined with the Magnus, a great team fight, great control throughout the whole game. Spawn.
Right.